all dedicated toward social justice. And we're fortunate this morning to have one of the members for this first segment of that group, Miss Megan McMurrey, who is the director of the Tennessee Jobs with Justice. And of course, Ms. McMurrey, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Well, thank you, Dr. Haney. I'm glad to be here.
And to tell you how delighted we are to have you in this group here. We know that soon we will be joined by other members of your group with the idea of trying to at least over the next 2 segments give our audience some idea in terms of the diversity of this particular group. Let's start off, Ms. McMurrey, by having you to give us a little information about your background and some of the things that were important in terms of bringing you here, and especially the organization that you are the executive director of, Middle Tennessee Jobs with Justice, and then we'll talk about other things in reference to that particular organization.
Well, thank you, Dr. Haney. Well, I think it's really important to say that I'm the child of parents who immigrated here to this country in 1974. In fact, I was myself 6 years old when our family came from the Philippines during a martial law, and probably would have lived our whole lives in the Philippines happy with the rest of our family, but conditions that had created a civil war, where a country that had suffered under 150 years of colonialism and 50 years of United States military occupation was struggling to create its own self-sufficient economy and struggling with the legacy of dictators. So our family left and came here in 1974 and I settled here with them. My father was a doctor and had finished med school, but when we came here, he got his degree all over again, and we spent our childhood growing up in Native American Indian reservations as he doctored them. My uncle, when he came here, had been the chief foreign editor of the Manila Times and worked various jobs, one of them as a janitor. And so my mother is a U.S. citizen, and I've always, through that experience, had the perspective that everyone who comes to this country, we're all and have all always been immigrants.
Immigrants,
or we have been brought here against our will.
Very good.
And that the biggest dream in this country that we uphold is that we're here to pursue our happiness. And so when we have people who are working in jobs that they live in order to work rather than working so that they can live happy and fruitful lives, those are against the values that America